It's up late night here at the cat's lair. That's right. I was doing some organizing and came off with a whole bunch of boxes that's been sitting around here getting in my way. So I figured doing an unboxing. So we're gonna find out what came in. As you know, it's gonna be a lot of stuff. So stay tuned right after this.
Thundercats!
All right, people, I freaking, as you can see, this big pile of mess here. I finally finished off two long boxes that I finished up and I organized it. And it's still really long way to go. But again, I got so many other books that coming in. If I'm organized, I gotta unbox all the stuff so I can put it in. If I come across something, which I already did, two long boxes, I can put it away. But there's always a lot of stuff. So let's go through the shout outs real quick. My Express comic book pressing services, my man Erod 212, man. Would use the word code 10, get 10% off. You'll find him on his Instagram at ExpressCBP. You can email him at expresscbp@yahoo.com, guys. You can submit your books to CGC, CBCS. Both, either one, whatever you prefer. Submissions are available, clean your presses, but definitely use the word code 10 and get 10% off. Coming up next, use the NY Warriors and get 10% off on the geekysweatshirt.com, guys. If you want to get like a shirt that I'm wearing, like it says New York Warriors, this is the website you can go, and also the Lord of the Loan Box merchandise you can get here. But the 10% off also works on the entire website, but use the NY Warriors and get that 10% off. Usually I do Skeleton Comics. Skeleton Comics website is down right now because they're on the move, but when they're up back up, we'll be hitting them up again. But coming up next, go to www.hallsofheroescollectibles.com, guys. Check the website out. And then if you decide to get some, if you see something, use BLC646 and you'll get 10% off at the end. So definitely use the code, get 10% off, and check out the website. Last but not least, man, Spidey's Pile of Tumblers, guys. There's a link below. We're trying to get him to 450. He's almost there. I think he's like 8 away. So we'll definitely, hopefully, this is the year he'll make that 450, and we'll be doing some nice custom giveaways. But the link is below, so sub him up, man. He's doing some YouTube channels. He's also on Instagram doing some giveaways and stuff. Great guy, man. Does he, great merchandise and stuff like that. So let's get him to that 450 subs, because right after that, we're gonna try to go to 500. All right. So let's go into the comments. I always like to say hello from Pennsylvania, my little Screwsis. And says hello from New Mexico. What is going on? We got Hood in Comics. Hello from my hood to your hood to the hood near you. That's cool. We got TM Nerdy. Hello from Roscoe's house. What's going on? Brooklyn Bone Cold as Brooklyn. It's windy like crazy here in PA. It is not good. And Nicholas Gutta says, yo, what's up, man? Joey Baggett says BLC, what is going on? Thank you guys for coming down, man. Appreciate it. Like I said, you never know I go live. Like I said, I was actually in a cat's lair, moving some stuff around. I did two long boxes of comics, organized, I should say. So I finally finished two long boxes, and those two long boxes were comics that I took from all different boxes and what belonged in it. So that's why you don't really see a big movement, because it's a little bit in different places that I had to take these books and organize it into one box. But it's two long boxes done, so it's a beginning. Got to start somewhere, right? So I'm going to show you what I picked up recently from my local LCS right off the bat. Deceased War of the Undead Gods. This is 6 out of 8, the regular cover. All right. And another, I've always been collecting Amazing Spider-Man, every volume. I think it's up to volume 6 now. This is issue 20, the variant cover. All right. And issue 19, the variant cover. And I do not know if this is the regular cover or a variant or what number it is. I'm gonna have to look that up. This is the regular cover of 20. Regular cover of 19. And the regular cover of 18. Can never go with Amazing Spider-Man runs. I got every volume, at least a book or two. I believe volume 5, which was the one that just ended. This is volume 6. It only went up to issue 96, I believe, was the last number. But that whole set, even though it's only up to 96, I think it's like 400 or 500 books if you wanted to try to complete that set. That's how many volume variants are in that number 5. That's way too much. 96 issues and over 500 and something books, the whole thing variants. That's, to me, that's way overboard. Way overboard. To me, if you're gonna have a variant, have at least 1 or 2. That's it. The regular cover, the 1, 2, that should be it. I mean, they shouldn't have 20 of number 50 and 20 of 75. I mean, to me, it's insane. But this is what I picked up from my local OCS, little pickup. But I've been shopping everywhere. I've been all over the place. Whatnot, eBay, cons, local LCSs, shopping, hunting, basically. We got Desire Comics is in the chat. What's up, BLC in the chat? Are you back home or you still in Cali? Desire. So that's what I picked up from my LCS. A little bit here and there. I'm trying to cut back. Because C2E2 is coming around the corner. And I'm hoping, because I'm driving from PA to there, so I'm hoping the weather is going to be in my favor by the end of the month. Because for me, it's going west and the north part of west. So hopefully it's not snowing and I have, decent weather, I hope. Let's see what else I got. So this is what I picked up from my LCS. The next thing I picked up was from Sands auction. I won these 2 books off Tony Sanders. And the first thing I got off of him was Wonder Man #1. All right. But the key book out of this lot was right here. The Red Guardians Avengers 43. And now I have this issue already graded, but this one looks like a whole lot better copy than what I have. I don't know, what the grade's gonna be, but hopefully it's higher than what I have before. I don't know what grade I have before, but I will check it up right now to see, hopefully, if it's going to beat what I have. The one I got back, I didn't pay much, and I got pretty low grade. I know where I bought that copy from. I bought that copy in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Went for a Clayton Crane signing, and at the store, the Comic Vault had it up on the wall, and I bought it. So that's what the copy I bought. That one I have already, which came back a 4.0. This one, nobody bidded on it. In the auction, I was surprised to actually win this book, and I'm not quite sure, but I think I won this book for under $100 or close to it, or lower than $100. Nobody bidded on it at all, which is shocking for a key book regarding. So if this can beat a 4.0, so it will be a better copy than mine. So I will get this pressed out and sent and get graded, and hopefully it comes back a higher than a 4.0. So I got that. So I got that all for YouTube auction on the cookie. All right. Next one I got coming up is a big stack of books. I got it off YouTube. I can't remember if it was my auction or New York Warriors auction, but I won these books from Thoro. All right. Umbrella Academy Netflix. This is like a real square bound book. The reason why I got this one is because my daughter's a big Umbrella Academy fan, and I got, nobody bid on them, and it was, picked it up. Big square, really thick square bound book there. All right. And then I won some other Umbrella Academy books there. Issue 4. All right. And let's turn this around. Issue 3. And issue 2. And I believe she has this one already, issue 1. But they're in great condition. Nobody bidded on it. Again, I had another great deal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5. And 5. So I got 1 through 5, which is pretty cool. Plus the Netflix animated series. And not only that, there was another one, another square bound book, Umbrella Academy. Got that one too. So all this is actually for gift for my daughter, which she doesn't know yet because I didn't tell her, but she'll find out later on. I'll take both later. So another auction win, which is pretty cool. Again, nobody bidded on it. Kind of goes in my favor, as a buyer when nobody bids on it. So pretty much you get it, discounted, a low price. Alrighty, so what else we got going on here? What's up, Philly? What's going on? Say hi all. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Come by. Got to do the unboxings. Got the whole bunch of stuff here. All right, this one I got from my man Erod 212 on his Whatnot, and he was on earlier today. Attack on Tuesdays, they like to call it. It's on every Tuesday. He's usually on around 7 o'clock or 7:30 Eastern time PM, and then once he's finished, then it's Very Gary, and then after Very Gary, it's David Ryder. So it's one after the other. They like to call it Attack on Tuesdays. I like to call them the Three Musketeers, but definitely check him out. So he always got some great stuff. And what I picked up off him was G.I. Joe 126 newsstand. Yo, Joe. Had to pick this up. Silver Surfer number 8. Silver Surfer number 11. G.I. Joe 130 newsstand. G.I. Joe 131 newsstand. Looks like a piece. Listen in the corner there. Or is that the book? I don't know. Well, maybe it might be a color rub or something. I don't know. I would have to take it out. Comic Forge is in the house. Says, yo, buddy. Yo, what is up, man? If you guys don't know about the Pressable Defects, man, they're going to be on Whatnot soon. So, man, if you didn't even check them out, go hit them up on YouTube. And they'll be, I don't know which day, but it's coming, man. So, shout out to the Pressable Defects hitting Whatnot. I also absolutely disagree with anyone that uses the United States Postal material as packing material. Buy some of your own packing materials, not United States Postal Service. The packing material? Oh, you talking about the envelopes? Well, if usually I just reuse some of them, just reuse. I don't, get other stuff. Snake Eyes 138. You stand? This one looks pretty I don't know, but just look at the bag. Look what happened. It got torn there. Look at that. That's not good. Gotta look at the. Hopefully, it didn't damage the comic, but the bag looks okay. Pressable, thanks, pal. Some big giveaways. Show starting next week, I think. So definitely check them out. Hit them up. It says, yep. All right, Invaders 12. You stand. I love the Invader run. So I got to check this book out. Hopefully it's not damaged. So yeah, there you go. So whatnot pick up, you know, great deals. You know, he always finds some stuff. And more stuff. All right. So if you guys don't know, Very Gary and Erod 2 and 2, they had their own Darkwing Duck exclusives, and I bought the set. So this is the regular cover, which is a homage to the Batman, which is awesome, and it even comes with the trade variant, Ryan G. Brown, and even comes back. There's 600 of them, and this is 229, which is cool, you know, when they give you numbers. And I also have the black and white sketch variant. All right, sketch variant, and this is 225 out of 600. 225, 5. And then I got the Virgin. Got to have the whole set. Got the Virgin, the cover, but this one does not have a card. Only the first two. And I picked up not just one set, but I did pick up another set. 228 out of 600. Oh, the Virgin does come with a card. He's missing the card. I got to tell Erod and says, hey, because look, the Virgin does come with a card. I got the Virgin on this one. He's missing a card. He didn't give it to me. 102 out of 300. 224 out of 600 and 228. So got to hit him up. Got to hit him up. Says, hey, you forgot the card. Make sure it's not in the bag. Nope, ain't there. Geek Out with Rasco is in the chat. Say, hey, everyone, man. How you doing, man? Appreciate it. Swinging by, showing up, you know, stuff that I picked up. All right. So there was a sale on Unknown's website. So I bought this on Unknown's website. Just a lot of books. I forgot there was a some type of sale. Can't remember what it was. I got the package strip right here. Maybe the print count is not accurate. I don't know. Gotta find out. They all have numbers. They all have those numbers. So I'm guessing he probably forgot to put one in there. I'll put that away. So much stuff. I think I forgot. Broken Bone, what's good? Rasco saying what's up to him. Maybe the print count's not accurate. Maybe. I don't know. Gotta have it find out what's going on. Everybody saying what's up to each other. Nice to have everybody here. All right, so let's see, what did I get from Unknown Comics? Told you I was picking up Amazing Spider-Man run, and I tell you, they always do a lot of variants and stuff like that. So not only do the variants, you know, then they got to do Virgin covers. So here's Amazing Spider-Man number 15 variant. This is the variant cover, number 15, and then they came with a Virgin. All right, came with a Virgin. This one is trying to find out where it is on the list. This is 15. unknown variant. That's all it says. It doesn't give you a name. All right, so picked up that set. You know, I think they sold them as a set too. You know, so see what I was saying about, you know, so many comics. And what else we got here? And then we got issue 12 of Amazing Spider-Man and the version cover of the Amazing Spider-Man. And this is issue number 12. 12. It gets, these things are so slippery, they just sliding off. I think I might have to do another pile. No room, no room, no room, no room. Okay. Put it right here. See what else we got. All right, Amazing Spider-Man issue 13 with the Virgin. With the black cat, kissing the black cat. Amazing Spider-Man. Can never get enough, can't get enough, can't get enough. Alrighty. And Amazing Spider-Man issue 14 with the Virgin. All right. Took a while before those books got here. Amazing Spider-Man 16. You just saw him kissing the black cat in the same position. Now he's kissing Mary Jane and the Virgin. Amazing Spider-Man 17 and the Virgin. Maybe they had a sale, just, you know, picking up the book and the Virgin cover to go with it. Amazing Spider-Man 18 with the black cat, nice cover, and the Virgin. And we got number 19, Spider-Man and the Virgin. And remember, these are the variant covers, not the regular covers. These are variant covers and the Virgin. And last but not least, I got a Tyler Christopher cover. That's pretty badass right there. And I got that. And just that one book, I didn't get, I guess, the regular cover. I guess. I would have to check my list, or maybe they threw that in there. No. It's on the list. Tyler Kirkham. Yep, just one. And that's it. That's what I got from Unknown Comics. Everything was Amazing Spider-Man. They were all variant covers, the trade dress, and I got the Virgin covers to go with it. And this is what I was telling you about what happened with the volume 5 that ended Amazing Spider-Man. This is volume 6. And variant covers and a Virgin. And that's not including the regular cover. And there was probably some other variants. So you can just imagine each number has like maybe 4 or 5 books. I only think they're up to issue only 20 or something like that. It's got to be over 100 books already. It's crazy. Just so many variants, but great artwork. You know, it is what it is, man. Amazing Spider-Man, can never go wrong with Amazing Spider-Man titles. All right, so that takes care of all the raw books that I bought. All right, so what I got is slabs to go through now. A lot of slabs. Let's see. There was one I wanted to start with because, where is it? Give me a second. Okay. This slab I sent back because of this was originally signed, and there was I got it back and there was something wrong with the casing. It was too open and loose, so I had to send it back to get recased. So I just got it back from CGC. This is Cease number 4. This is signed by In-Hook Lee. I got this signed at New York Comic Con when he was there. And it came back a 9.8, which is a pretty cool cover. You can see the flash is right there, and you see the other flash and reverse flash coming. So I just got this back. This was a Midtown exclusive. In-Hook Lee did all the Midtown ones. He did three covers. This is the trade dress. Then there was one with the Omega symbol, and then there was the Virgin. And I think he did this through all of them. There was a 6-book issue, and I think he did 3 for each number. So he did 3 covers for number 1, 3 for number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 3 covers. So I got this back. I'm glad now I could put it away. And I'm still not done with this run yet. Trying to complete this run. Trying to get it all signed, and I'm trying to get all 9/8, and I'm trying to get the cover people that did the covers. A lot of books I see on eBay is signed by Tom Taylors. A lot of Tom Taylors out there, but if you try to get the artists that did the covers, that's more difficult. Well, I'm doing pretty good at it though. I'm getting there. Trying to get to a con where you find the artist that did the book, and then you cross your fingers they come back at 9/8. But it's so hard to get every single book back at 9/8, and sometimes you get back some 9/6s, and it doesn't, fit into my group. I'm trying to get all 9/8s across the board signed. Not easy. Not easy. So what else did I get? Hang on 1 second. So I went on eBay, came across Torpedo Comics on eBay, and they had a sale. And they had some signed books on what I was collecting, like I said, Deceased. And sure enough, they had this. This is Deceased number 1, okay? Signed by, I don't know if I pronounced it right, but I hope I didn't butcher it, Sajan Shah. All right, on 22nd, this is a Planet Awesome collectible 8 edition cover. Okay, that's why he signed it right there. Planet Awesome. All right. And the reason why the price was decent. It's not signed by Tom Taylor, it's signed by the cover person, like I said that I'm collecting. Okay. And I really haven't seen this artist at any of the cons. I don't know if he's only a West Coast guy. So when I saw this, I came across it, price was right. The person that signed it, and even though I got the book, but for me to find the artist, I couldn't pass it up. So I grabbed it, and then some people was buying a whole bunch. They had multiple copies, and it usually tells you how many you already sold, and it said, or how many they had left. So I had to jump on it because people were buying it. So I got lucky, and I picked up this is the trade dress. It even says it, edition A. All right. A lot of artists on the run did more than one copy. They did a trade. They did either a black and white or something, and then a virgin cover. A lot of artists did a great artists. A lot of great artists on this run. That's why I did it, to have a nice one title with so many different artists. Great, and it's a great story too. I finished reading book number 2. I should be reading number 3 soon. So continuing on, Torpedoes, I guess, like I said, they must have went to a con. They brought a whole bunch of books. They got it graded and got it signed. and I saw that they had the black and white sketch cover signed by him again. Again, the price was right. They had multiple copies. It was being sold. This is the B cover, sketch cover. See, signed by him. Once again, this time he signed it right there in the bottom in like a gold type finish. Comics and Culture has a question. Nice pickup, BLC. Did you ever find that Megacon Orlando deceased? No. No, I have not. Still, I'm looking for it. I believe I've seen it once. I'm not quite sure. I think I seen it once on eBay, but I was outbidded, and I wasn't really focused on at that point, but I think I saw it. I'm not 100%, but it was so far back, and I figured, you know, how hard is it to not get every issue of this run? I mean, it would be out there, right? All right, we got my man Fish Cat Collectibles says, "What's up, BLC man? How you doing? Thank you for coming on. What's going on, everyone? My man ME Comics is stopping by. So, Planet Awesome edition. This is the sketch again. Torpedo Comics on eBay. They had a list of how many was already sold. People were buying it. I couldn't pass it up, and I have not seen this artist on the East Coast, so." Chuck it off my list. So it's be one less artist that I have to look for. Some artists did multiple copies, like In-Huck Lee. He did 3 on every issue. So 3 books times 6. That's how many issues he did. So imagine trying to get all his signatures, which I tried getting, but I'm trying to get all 9/8, and it didn't work out. But I got most of them. All right, and of course, if they sold 2, they had to have the 3. So here's the C cover, the Virgin cover, same artist. I believe he signed it. Where did he sign it? He signed it on the side in blue. Look at Batman. Crazy. So it made it easy for me. This artist, I think he only did three books. So I got all 3 signed by him, all 9/8. So another deceased books of for me getting done. I could cross his name off the list. So moving along, getting there. And people do collect this run. Like I said, if you have a CGC account and you have a profile and you put your books on the list and people can see your books, I could see whoever's their list. Unless you want it private, you have that option, so nobody could see your books. But majority people put their books in, you could see, and a lot of people do collect this deceased run. All right, you figured I would have the most. But the first 2 years, there was other people that had more deceased books than I did. But I have passed them, and now I have more deceased books than they got. So check another one off the list. See what else I got. Almost done, guys. Almost done. All right. So what I got here was I picked up some deal on Shortbox. All right, somebody had some books. I was just looking around to see if what's up, Kenneth Bird. I was looking in the short box. Sometimes you see some stuff there. And a lot of times, a lot of people, I don't know, they just bypass it on a buy. And sometimes you can hit them up. It says make a deal. They have a certain price, and then you offer amount and you try to make a deal, see if they come down to your price or something like that. And I did made a deal. Couldn't go wrong. I picked up this for way great price. 9.8 Iron Man, white pages, issue 188, and it is Brother Grimm's Appearance. All right, look at that. So I did collecting Iron Man. I mean, this was really, really not expensive at all. So I picked this up. We got Tech Comics. It says, "What's up, man? Thank you, Tech. What's going on?" Nicholas looking around with the shades. So yeah. So I looked the short box, and I was looking. I was like, "Wow, look at this!" And I shot him. First of all, the price was good. Okay, and I told him, I just like went a little bit lower, not much, not crazy, and he agreed. And 9.8 ended up getting a 9.8 Iron. So I mean, you can't go wrong if you really get a great price. So this is gonna go with the PC because you guys know that I am collecting Iron Man, and I am trying to get every issue, from 1 to 332. I'm trying to get every number, not every pence, not every price variance or whatever, but every number. And I'm getting close. I'm getting close. So this was pretty cool because the price was right, and I can't go wrong. Like I am. So the same guy had more books up in short box. 9.8 days. Thanks, Broken Bone. So I hit him up on another book, and I asked him, again, made a deal, this, that, and everything, and we agreed. So end up getting 187, 9.8 white pages. Vibro, the appearance, 1984. Again, the price was low. I asked him for a little less. He said, yeah. And we made a deal. So I ended up getting 2 Iron Mans, 188 and 187 for like way great, awesome price. Even with the I guess they tack on 3%. I think it's still lower than eBay, their percent wise, but can't go wrong. 9.8 Iron Mans. Again, this book is all the way back from 1984, guys. 84. This book, it's like 30, almost 30 or 40 years old already. Iron Man, I know, man. We got God Tank is in the house. The BLC brother, watch out. You're about to have an avalanche. Yeah, I know. This stuff here, it's okay. It's all sturdy. It looks like a lot, but this is all like right here, the top stuff, that's all bubble wrapped. And these right here, these are empty. There's really nothing in it. And I am working on this. And if you think this is bad, you should see what's under the table over here. There's just slabs like all under here. I am organizing. Is just taking a lot of time to organize. I just finished 2 long boxes of organizing. You don't see it because there's just tons of stuff all over. And when you're organizing, you got to take, find the books a certain here, and you put it all together. So it doesn't look like it's moving, but it is. But it is what it is. So that's why I'm doing this late night, because this was all this unboxing that I'm doing was in my way. But now that I unboxed it, if I come across, I can put some of the stuff away. So, but deals, man. You got to do your hunting, man. You got to shop around, short box, if the deal's good, eBay, whatnot, Comic Cons, LCSs, flea markets, this, sometimes you have to go and find a book. I travel now because I can, but when I get older, I won't be able to. That's why I'm trying to go to different places now. I'm going to C2E2 for the first time in Chicago by the end of the month. I've been doing different cons that I haven't been to. All right. And I'm just checking them off the list. And I'm trying to go to different cons all over the place. I tried to go to Toronto this year, but my passport was expired, even though I just got it back in time. But the problem is, to book that trip in short time, the rooms, I guess, were already taken or whatever, and it's too close to me to go to Chicago. Toronto's like 1 week before Chicago, so it's like kind of close and iffy. So I can't go to Toronto, but one day it probably will be. So I'm going to Chicago for the first time. I've done MegaCon once for the first time. I've been in Florida, but not for a con. And I've been to Heroes Con once. I'm going again this year, so it's gonna be my second time. I've been to Baltimore Con twice. I went to East Coast Comic Con. That was in Jersey until they stopped doing that con. So I went once. Did Big Apple in the city. It was probably like my first con when I was like way younger. Then I started doing King Kong in Jersey. They're up to their fourth show now. I've been to the first two, and it's just getting bigger. Great con. Now it's a 2-day event. Before it was 1 day. Now it's 2. It's getting bigger. The deals are great. Can't beat it. I did Terrific Con, in Connecticut, one time, my first time. I've been to Little Giants out in New Hampshire. You know, that was cool. And I go to a lot of LCSs. Just want to go different places to find. You never know. You meet a lot of different people and you find a lot of different books. I like to do Emerald City. I want to do one in Dallas. I want to Cali. I want to go to. I mean, there's so many cons all over the place. It's great to go out and do some real hunting, and really going into different states and finding different books. People in different states shop kind of like differently. I mean, sometimes everybody looks for the hot book or whatever, yeah, but collection wise, when you're really into the long boxes, a lot of people are probably going to pass up books they already have. That other states had overflow. In other states, they have other books that the other states need. It's just the way it is. Go to Portland, Oregon. Oh, wait a minute. Go to Portland in September. I gotta see if I'm off. See, that's the problem. This year I'm not really going to too many cons because a lot of the cons are on my work schedule. I can't go. The year of the cons for me was actually the year that COVID hit. I was going, I was booked to go to a con. That's what actually killed East Coast, because I was booked to East Coast. I even had the room and everything. And then COVID hit, and then that just killed everything. And I was off for a lot of cons. And the years after that, when I opened up, I was fortunate to be available to some of the cons. So, but this year, a lot of the cons are on my days that I'm working. So, like I said, I would have been nice to hit Toronto. I was off. C2E2 I'm off. I'm going to, but it's the same time as MegaCon. So, but that's okay because I can't do both at one weekend. And I'm going to Heroes Con, which is pretty cool. Again, I would love to go to Baltimore too, but and even New York Comic Con I'm working, but I'm gonna see if I can try to get off on those days to at least do that in October. But he says there's no sales tax. What? If you think you could ever make it, let me know. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I really see. There's another con. I want to go to Motor City Con. That's in Detroit. My man Uncle Roman goes to. That one I'm also working. It's so pain in the butt that this year I can't, man. They just land. Everything just lands on my days of working, and it's always either a week ahead or a week behind, and it lands right in between. I'll get AG Surfer and Chula to go. Cool. What's the name of the con in Portland, Oregon in September? See, so this way I can check to see if I'm off. I might have a good chance of going. I got my schedule. I don't know if my schedule is up to September yet. Let me see. Rose City. You should have at least 25. Yeah, the thing is, if it lands on my days off when I'm on vacation, that's when I go to these cons. Because I'm off for so many days, I can go on trips like this and get there early, hang out, and not worry to come back. You got to let me know where we're in September. See, if it's going to be September, and if it's September 23rd or September 30th, if it's either one of those 2 Saturdays, it's in September. It's it looks good. If it's the 20, 5th, 23rd. 23rd is a Saturday, and the 30th is a Saturday. It's 2 Saturdays. Even though there's 5 in September, I'm off for 2 out of the 3. It's usually 10, 11, 12. Well, if it's somewhere in the middle, it would have to be 8, 9, and 10. That's the closest numbers to in September. And I work that Thursday off the weekend, but I'm also work on the Monday. But the 23rd would have been better for me, and the 30th. It all depends how it lands, man. If it lands on those days, I'm telling you, 1 year when COVID hit, for some reason, all the cons landed on my days off. For me, that was my con year. I could have went to so many cons that year because they were all landing on my days off. See, that's the key, you know. But these times, man, they keep landing on days that I'm working. But I am off for 2 cons. Just let me know and I'll start saving for it. Yeah. Well, not this year. Does the Rose City does it once a year like every other con? You know, but it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna keep collecting for who knows how long. Spell check my baby. Yo, so eventually, I'll probably make it out there eventually one day. I got 9.5 years left of working, and maybe I'll retire, and I'll definitely have a lot of time to go to all the cons. Oh, I'm not gonna do every con because I ain't gonna have that much money, but I'll start going to cons I haven't been to. Yeah, just once. Yeah, like I said, the experience of going to different cons it excites the hunting at the same time. All right, going to somewhere you haven't been, going to a con where everybody's excited and everybody's dressed up and you're meeting a whole bunch of YouTubers and you're having a great time, and then you're hunting, man. You're just finding books, man. You're looking for the books and everything. I have to make it up to New York. Yeah, but it's been fun, man. When I went to Orlando, that was a 4-day con. I had a great time. Terrific Con was awesome. That was in a great hotel. Little Giants, King Kong. I literally tell you, I had a ball at every single con I've gone to, not because of the books, but the experience of hunting, but hanging out with so many great YouTubers. Heroes Con there's like 30 of us or something like that. They're getting together this year. So that's cool. And I don't know who I'm gonna meet at C2E2. Like I said, it's the first time. So I'm gonna meet like most of the people, I guess, that live in that area. So that's gonna be exciting. And I can't wait. I've never been to Chicago. I'm just hoping that the weather's good for me to drive there because I'm driving. But I'm definitely not gonna be driving to Cali and Oregon, so that I'm definitely gonna have to fly, because that's way, way over to the West Coast. I drove to Florida for the con. Maybe I'll drive like south, but I don't think I would be able to drive across America. I'd rather fly because that's really long distance driving. I don't know how Bueller does it. He got his bus, but he takes his breaks. He stops and every stage drives for a little while. Well, that's cool. But I don't have that time. You're better off just flying, and this and everything. And that's it, guys. I believe that's it. I think that was all my books. Oh no, wait a minute. I still had another book. Oh, look at that. And I thought I did them all. There was one more book I forgot to tell you. I don't remember where I got this book. I either got this book at Shortbox or I got it on YouTube. I picked up Tales of Suspense 8.0, off-white pages, Submariner, and the Red Skull appearance. This is another run that I'm trying to complete. You sure check under the table. Yeah, I told you I had to check again. This is another title I'm working on. I'm working on so many different titles. On Tales of Suspense, I'm working on issue 58. to 99, and I'm trying to get at least 7, grade 7 across the board from 58 to 99. Now, if you guys know, issue 99, when you get to 100, it becomes Captain America solo story. I got every comic from Captain America 100 to 432 or 445 or whatever the case may be. So now I'm working from 19, from 100 down, and with Captain America, Iron Man run is from issue 58 to 99. I don't have every issue yet, but I'm trying to get at least 7 or higher across the board. And every book I keep finding, I keep getting back 5s, 5.5, 6s, 6.5. But I do have a lower grade than this. That's the reason why I picked the 8.0, so I get the lower grade. But this is a key book, great book. These books are like way, back in the day. This is 1966. This book is over 55 years old, dude. And they're just getting older and older and older. But that's what I'm talking about, hunting, man. Just having a ball, man. I picked up Iron Man 55 at a con. I picked up Iron Man 54. It's just exciting, man. And the funny thing is, I can't take these books with me, man. So one day when I'm really getting older and I need money, because I ain't gonna be working no more, I ain't probably be going to cons as much. There's room. You see how full it is? You see all this? Be doing like a magic trick. Whoosh, gone. Eventually. I mean, some of the stuff I'm going to keep for my grandkids and my daughters. They're going to grab some stuff. Some of them are, fans of stuff. So, but most of it's going to have to go one day. Sell those Funkos first. Yeah, actually, that would be my plan. Some of the Funkos will go. But I guess, my grandkids and kids, I'm gonna let them grab some stuff first. And, hopefully some of them follow in my footsteps and continue on doing cons and stuff, continue on grandpa's legacy. I would have loved to keep this as a museum, the way it is. And my grandkids come in, they see, how granddad was, and, but that ain't gonna happen. Not with my kids. Sell it all before the kids try to take it all. No, well, they're not gonna take it until I die. They ain't gonna touch nothing. But I already know some of the stuff that they're into. And do I hear duck race coming up? I don't think so. Do you hear duck race coming up? I don't hear no duck race. I hear wind blowing. Tat, my plan. Yo, Bill C, you gotta tell me if you have videos up with those model planes. I did a video one time with the model planes. Yeah, way back in the days, I did a I forgot. I think it was a Biggs' I don't know, it was a contest for Biggs New York Warriors, and I did a video on my Franklin Mint model planes. I pulled out each plane, one of each different type of planes that I had. I think there was like 12 or 13 different ones I had. So I had 13 different planes. And I went over each plane, giving like little descriptions on the planes, like year and how long they were in service and stuff like that. I got to find the video. It should be somewhere in there way back in the days. You probably can't miss it. You should see like the picture of one of the planes in the front. I saw you on G Spot. Yeah, I was finishing my auction, then I hung out with my man G Spot. I saw you in the chat. Yeah, I was talking about them back then. Nice. Yeah, and I gave away. Yeah, I'll see if I can find it. And what happened was when I first hit 1,000K, I gave away. I gave away like 8 of them. I gave away 8. And believe it or not, believe it or not, if you watch my 1K video, the giveaway, I didn't get that many people. Not a lot of people came check out the channel. So the people that showed up had a great here's the funny thing. Though. A lot of winners that was supposed to be there to claim it, that names came up, wasn't there. And I had to re-spin the name again. And a lot of the planes were supposed to win by the Warriors. At least 2 of the guys were supposed to win, and they wasn't there to claim, and they lost out. People don't check the channel, you know. Saturday was pretty slow, even on the auction. There was a lot of books. You know, guys had a lot of great books, but not a lot of people were there because, you know, I tell the people all the time, you're in the computer, you can have multiple screens, you can go back and forth on different auctions so you don't miss out. A true hunter, a true person looking would check every auction that's on. Okay, because I do that all the time. You know, like today, there's probably 2 auctions going on. You got, I think, Beta Ray's on, and Strictly might be on, or whatever. Put multiple screens and just go back and forth. You know, sometimes you could do that with Whatnot. You know, have a window open for Whatnot, or for YouTube, because you never know. There might be a book you're looking for, and it's gonna slip right through your fingers because the price is right and you ain't there. As you can see, I'm all over the place. You see books come in here nonstop, and I'm telling you, I go to YouTube, I go to Whatnot, I go to Shortbox, I go to Cons. You gotta go, you know, you gotta go in different places, man. Do your shopping. You give away books Saturday. Yeah, well, there wasn't mine. And Sans is on. Yeah, I know. Sans on, and so is Beta Ray. But again, those books wasn't mine. They were a friend of mine. I told them you're not gonna get much for them because a lot of the books are in really bad shape. Like I said, there was one book that didn't have a cover. Some of the books were detached. Some of them had stains. Some of them had you know, banged up. But some of them were decent. But that's why I started at $1, and nobody wanted to buy it. But it did get sold. I did mail it. One person bought 2 short boxes, and another person bought the other short box full to the top, and they paid peanuts. They paid more in shipping than on the books. And people, you know, I don't know. People look for certain books. I understand if people ain't got no money. That's one thing. But again, people can only put books up of what they have to sell. You know, if it's what you're looking for, it's what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, a book is going to find another home. You know, a slab is going to find another home. You know, if the price is right, why not? You can buy it and give it as as a gift to somebody who doesn't got anything or wants to start at a thing. You know what I'm saying? People don't look at it that way. I do. I'm always giving stuff away, and you know, that's why you always see me do free giveaways. Okay. Go on my auctions. I always start the slabs cheap. I don't care. You know, as long as they're happy, they got a deal, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So that's my haul, guys. That's my haul. And let's go through the books again. All right. So again, I forgot. I don't know if this was Shortbox or YouTube. Can't remember. 8.0 Tell Suspense. I got a little copy, so that'll be gone. Then I picked up this nice Iron Man. This was definitely Shortbox. 187. And no, I got that one. What's this one? I still got the slabs here for my unboxing. 188. All right, another deal. Short box, same person though. And these that's funny thing is the person from Shortbox that got these Ironmans, they're from Staten Island. All right, got the Virgin 9.8. All right, this is from Torpedoes. That was YouTube. No, not YouTube. I'm sorry, eBay. That was eBay. All right. Then I got the black and white, this is tough because it's all white. You know, you see all text, but I got signed. And then of course I got the Virgin. These were all these were from Torpedo. I guess, you know, because they go to cons. So they must have had a whole bunch of deceased books and got them signed. And I don't know if he had any more left, but most of them, when I bought them, they were almost sold out. So all right. The book I got back that from grading, and the case was messed up, which I got back. So mechanical error. So that's back in my collection. In Hook Lee. I think he did the most covers in this deceased runs. All right. He did 3 in every number. So 3 times 6 is 18 books in this run of him alone. And I still got to get a couple of more. Some of them came back 9/6, 9/4. I actually still got them here on the floor too. I'm not gonna pull them out because it's just too much stuff. All right. Unknown Comics website. This is where I got these. There was a sale. Amazing Spider-Man issue 15 with the Virgin. This is a variant. This is not the regular cover. This is a variant in the Virgin. All right. So like I said, just tons of books. All right. Christopher Tyler right here. Tyler Kirkham. Right there. Great book. And number 19 with the Virgin, Amazing Spider-Man. This is all from the new volume. Volume 6. Amazing Spider-Man. All right. Another one set here. Issue 18. All right. 17 with the Virgin. 16, Kissing Mary Jane. And 14, the Virgin. You saw the Mary Jane one. Here's the one him kissing Black Cat. Issue 13, and the Virgin. And 12 with the Virgin. That was from Unknown Comics. Had a sale. And then I got from my man Erod 212, Darkwing Duck. Again, this is a very Gary Erod exclusive. I have to hit him up and says, hey, you're missing a card on one of them. That was the regular. Then you had the sketch variant. They're supposed to all come with these because this one had it. And this is the Virgin. And you guys know the homage of the Batman on that. So came out really, really nice. So I got 2 sets. Then I picked up the Invaders from my man Erod on Whatnot. That was he did a whole thing about newsstands. So that was a newsstand. 138 G.I. Joe. I don't know where this tear is, but newsstand. 131 newsstand. 130 newsstand. Those are nice covers. Brooklyn Born says I found some deals on short box. Yeah, sometimes you can. When I used to look there, to me, everything was like overpriced, but I think they came down a lot. I think they're more reasonable now if you do your hunting. Those are very nice covers. Thank you. Couldn't pass this up, man. Silver Surfer number 11. Number 8. G.I. Joe 126 newsstand. Those were all from Erod on Whatnot. This stuff here I got from Thoro. I forgot, a YouTube auction, either the Warriors or mine. Umbrella Academy. Look at the size of this thing. Jeez. And then the regular covers, number 5. This is all for my daughter, not for me. I got her some Academy books, and I try to find them for. And these pretty much sold like crazy. 3, 2, and 1. And of course, this one, it was the Netflix Academy. Yeah, crazy. And then I got from Sands auction, the Red Guardian. I got this in a 4.0 already. I'm hoping this goes higher than the 4.9. I'll be thrilled. Nobody bid on this book, which was shocking. I got this book for less than 100, probably, if I remember right. Wonder Man, that was part of that lot. Wonder Man #1. And then my recent local pickups. Amazing Spider-Man, these are the regular covers. What you saw earlier was the variants. 18, 19, 20. I don't know, but this is probably a variant. I got to look it up because there's nothing on the cover telling me a number. Here's a variant of 19. Like I said, there's so many variants. 20, that's a variant. And Deceased War of Undead Gods. Here you go. That's my massive haul. As you can see, it was tons of stuff. Ton of boxes and envelopes that I had to open up. So much tape I took off. It's crazy. Just crazy. And working on my G.I. Joe runs too. Hopefully one day maybe I complete it. I got #1. I got the low numbers. I'm working on the high numbers. Those are the most hard ones to get because they didn't make their low print. But I did finally get the last issue of 155. That's cool. I'm working on it. And that's it, man. You gotta clean up the stuff. I gotta get up early, take my wife's car to get an oil change. And tomorrow's my last day here. I go back to work on Thursday. So I have to work the weekend. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. On the midnights. So I'll be miserable. I'm a different person when I have to work the damn nights. I think everybody is. He goes, I need that. Hell yeah. So in the links below, doing the free giveaway. It's a slab. It's somewhere in here. It's a slab. You'll see the pictures donated by Brooklyn Born 718. The link is below. If you have not entered, enter on that. And also 450 sub contest for my man Spidey Pile Tumblers. That link is below. He's almost there, man. He's like 8 away, man. We'd love to get this done. We should have got it done last year, but hopefully we do it this year, man. So somebody can win a nice customized tumbler, coffee mug, knife, wallet, coaster, anything like that. You could pick something for yourself. You could pick something for your other person, or you can get something done and give it an A-OK, And that's it, man. We've been on for about an hour. Leave comments of what you like, book-wise. Let me see. I got some more items for you, Bill C. We'll grab lunch sometime soon. That'll be cool, man. We can go back to the same place and get a nice dinner, nice lunch, which I thought was a pretty nice place. Unless you want to go somewhere else, that's cool. Yeah. Hopefully, let's wait until it gets a little warmer. It's too cold to go out. Yeah. So that's cool. That's appreciated. I like that. And that's it, guys. Like I said, leave some comments and stuff. And please check if you guys are sub to me, because for some reason I lost 30 subs in one day. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I got some subs in. I was at one point, I got a lot of subs, and all of a sudden the next following day, I lost more than I got. I don't know why. I actually lost around 30 subs. Freaking YouTube. I don't know, man. Take care, BLC. One day, man. One day. I definitely. This is me traveling right now. Like I said, trying to travel before I get too old to travel. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to go to as many different cons as I can if I'm off. If it lands on my schedule. I hear Emerald City's pretty good. I think you guys got some cons in Cali too. You said there's one in Oregon. That'd be cool. Dallas, Texas, they got some cons. Like I said, Detroit has their con. I think pretty much every state has some type of decent, big kind of con, which what I would love to. But again, I would like to go to Toronto, you know, different country. And one day, hopefully, I was talking to G Spot on his show, and one day I would love to go to England. It's one of the things I would love to go and check out the comic book stores that they got there, because I love picking up Pence Variant's books. I love picking up Pence Variant's books, and from what I hear, we tried buying them here. I tried finding them, and here in the States, Pence books are such in bad shape. I guess really nobody really cared, and they're in really bad shape. I'm guessing Pence Variants in England would had treat them a lot better. They're probably in a lot better condition. I did buy some books from England Pence Variants, and they were a lot better shape, and the price wasn't bad. The price was not bad. Cost more shipping. So I'm hoping one day I can just go over there, bring some books with me, bring some slabs, do some trades, meet some YouTubers, and get some Pence books while I'm there and check everything out. One of the guys YouTuber offered me to do like tours and show me around like where the castles are and all kinds of stuff. So this is what hanging out with YouTubers are, man. Having fun. And it's always a fun having you guys coming here. Again, not a big crowd. That's all cool, man. I appreciate the people that come on, people that watch my shows and hit that like button and stuff like that. And that's it, guys. I see you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna do another video tomorrow, because I got another CGC unboxing that came in, and I just checked my screen, and there's another one of my orders being graded and encapsulated already. So let me see. Might be Hulk in the castle out there. Hey, you never know. Hulk #1. As long as it's not Transylvania, castle. Who wants to go to that one? So, guys, have a good night. I see it's almost 11 o'clock at night. I've been out for an hour. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. And keep hunting, man. Like I always like to say, man, the cat is